Ari wants to know you, the Duke of
My new
Dorchester,
boss? Oh, wait,
and
no,
Mike
sorry.
McGurk doing the commentary for the WWF Houston shows after Bosch retired. Who came up with the idea, and how bad was it working with commentators who never did commentary before?
How about them having to work with the play-by-play guy that had never done play-by-play before?
Right.
So Vince and I had flown to Houston to make a deal with KHTV Channel 39, the local affiliate there in Houston. And on the plane trip home, Vince turned and looked at me and goes, you worked as a talent, haven't you? I said, sir. And again, I viewed what I did. Okay. So for example, writing the shows, putting the shows together. That's what a producer does.
Right.
All right. Well, I would never call myself a producer because I just put the shows together. And I never saw myself as a talent. I just, I did what I did. And I said, no, sir. He goes, you've done on camera work. I said, oh yeah, definitely. I've done interviews. I've done a little color commentary, things like that. And he says, okay, so you've worked as talent. I said, well, okay, I guess. And he said, because you've done play-by-play. I said, no, I've never done play-by-play. He goes, but you could. I'm like, I guess I could do anything, but I had never done play-by-play. And I certainly hadn't done, obviously I hadn't done any play-by-play, but I certainly wasn't into the time, the WWE commentary mode. That was still kind of new to me.
So you were doing wrestling rather than WWE.
Well, you go back and you listen to the Monsoon and Vince of that time. All they did was tell stories.
Right.
They didn't call moves. They didn't, yeah. You go back and listen to Paul Bosch, and Paul Bosch told slow stories. Jim Ross was fast. Well, it's a double, triple, goddamn drop kick, quite far for further saving such situations, and would wear you out with the knowledge of calling. It's TV. I can see what's happening. Jim would do radio.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've always been like, as an audience member, I'm watching the TV show. You don't have to tell me every single thing that's going on.
Right.
Tell me a story. Tell me about why it's going on. What are the ramifications of what's going to happen in this match? So I'm like, yeah, I guess I can learn. So I did play-by-play with Nick Bockwinkel, Gorilla Monsoon, Alfred Hayes. These are a few of my partners that I did it, trying to learn and trying to get ready. But the first time that I did it was August 28th, 1987. That was Paul Bosch's retirement show. And Vince says, I'm going to have you be the new host of Houston Wrestling. And you will be the host. You will do the play-by-play. You will do the interviews. You will do the whole thing. But it's okay, because I'm going to give you some help. And I'm like, oh, God, thank you. You're going to give me Bobby Heenan, or you're going to give me Gorilla or Jesse or somebody. And he says, Mike McGurk?
Oh, God.
I'm like, Mike is in Leroy's daughter, Mike? He says, yeah. I said, sure, I know Mike. And he says, well, she's one. And have her do an analyst role. And you've heard of the Duke of Dorchester? I said,
my goodness.
I don't know who that is. He goes, Pete Doherty. I said, yeah, don't know who that is. And I says, well, he's going to help you out with color. Now, they've never done it before.
Oh.
So I'm going to need you to direct traffic in there.
My goodness.
So he's putting a guy in there that has never done play-by-play before.
Right.
In his hometown, replacing the guy that broke him into the business.
Right.
I'm nervous as a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Or a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs, get it right. And I've got Mike and Pete Great people, man. Just like you couldn't have asked to be in the foxhole with much better human beings.
Right.
But they were the shits, and they were led by the drizzling shits in me. We sucked. I was terrible. I was terrible. I tried to do Vince. Oh my, what a maneuver. Take a look at that, Mike. That kind of shit. And that wasn't me. Right. I wasn't good at it. I just was not good at it. And I tried to find, then I tried to find that happy medium of double arm suplex. I have another vodka with a splash of air. Tried to do my Gordon Soley. That was a very bad Gordon Soley, I know, but that's my Gordon Soley.
Suplex, we got it. We knew exactly where you were going with suplex.
And I tried to be across of all of them, and it just wasn't that good, man.